Hello, viewers. You are welcome to this live telecast. And I want to use this opportunity to appreciate all those that are expecting, that have been expecting this program, those of you that are connected live with me today, and also those that will be watching the replay later. I want to appreciate you and welcome you to this live telecast. And I am sure that you are ready to learn. A lot of people have been waiting for this day. I am sure that you are ready to learn. Please, I want to beg of you to stay tuned till the end of this program because I am sure that by the grace of God, you will learn something that will change or transform your life in the course of this telecast. Because I have someone with me, a father, a grandfather, and to many of us, to many people in Nigeria and across nations of the world. And he's also a mentor to a lot of us. So I have him in the house today. He's connected online. So very shortly I'll be introducing him. And I want you to please get your notebook and your pen ready. You can see my notebook. This is my pen. This is my notebook. I am ready to learn because when a father is talking, you can't just be listening. You need to learn. You need to write some things that he will be sharing with us. So, with me today, by the grace of God, join me in welcoming Dr. Pastor Emmanuel Sonny Ojeagbase. Good day, Daddy.
Yeah, good day, very good day to you, and a great weekend too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well.
We are glad connecting with you. A lot of people had wanted to to connect with you when I shared the flyers about this program. When many people were saying, "Wow, today I will meet your mentor," because I've told them a lot about you and how the Lord has used you or how the Lord is using you to bless our lives and so many people across nations of the world. So we want to appreciate you so much, sir. First of all, let me say, on behalf of myself and my family, let me say thank you for all that the Lord is using you to do to our generation. We say thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you
All
so
glory
much, sir.
and praise to God.
Yes, sir. So, viewers, I want you to, like I told you, get your pen, get your notebook ready because today we are looking at top online business trends in 2021. Top online business trends in 2021. And if you don't know, my mentor is the publisher of Success Digest Extra magazine. Success. I know a lot of you have come across that magazine, and don't forget that the magazine now is online. We have the e magazine edition now. So please, before the end of this program, we're going to drop the video, the website link on this on the bottom of this video. And I want you, if you have not been receiving Success Digest Extra magazine, I want you to subscribe to the newsletter today so that you will be getting it on a weekly basis. It has been a blessing to me and to a lot of us across the world. So, Daddy, welcome, sir. So let me also tell you
Yeah,
that
Taiwo.
Dr. Ojeagbase is also the publisher of Complete Sport. I know so many of you knows Complete Sport. So he's a father and he's a mentor to a lot of us. So join me in welcoming my father, my mentor to this program today. Thank you, Daddy. Once again, welcome on board. He's also the president of SADC. SADC. He is the president of SADC. Daddy, you are welcome once again, sir.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here with you, Taiwo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, can I'd like us to start with some of your experiences in online industry, because I know you are the grandfather of online business revolution in Africa. In Africa, I don't want to limit it to Nigeria because when you started, we were like a lot of us. We were new to this, and when you were telling us about online thing, we're like, but thank God, some of us listened, and we are thanking God for what God is doing in our lives today. So, sir, can you share some of your experiences with us on concerning online business? in industry?
Yeah, Taiwo, let me start that it was a great thing for you to come up with this program. There are so many people, even though online has been here for more than 20 years, but for many people, it is still new. Talking about my most exciting experience with online, I think it was that day early in 1996 when I went to a bookstore in London and I was browsing through the shelf
Mm,
and I saw a title, says selling on the internet.
mm,
I paused and my first thought was, okay, I know about selling, but what is internet? Because that was the very first time I came across the word internet. So I picked up the book, bought it, and went to my hotel room and started browsing through the book. And I encountered so many, for me at that point, unbelievable things that the book was saying one would be able to do on the internet. How was this going to happen? So that was I hooked up with the internet, and I've been discovering every day between then and now because the internet just is just continuing to get bigger and bigger and bigger to the point that this type of thing that we are doing now was something that we could only dream about years ago.
yeah,
Um, I'm, at the other end of the world, you are at the other end of the world, and anybody across the entire world could listen to this. I
yes,
mean, it was awesome. It was awesome.
mm,
But we are living it already.
mm. Hello, sir.
It's here.
Okay.
About it is happening. So it is time for people to really get on it and begin to explore.
Mm,
So that, I mean, talking about the experience, the other exciting thing for me was the first day, one Saturday in 1991, October, that we had the very first internet seminar in Nigeria.
mm,
That day, we had a very small space which could accommodate 60 people. We had, I mean, in excess of 80 people
mm.
with money in hand to pay, and we couldn't even, couldn't accommodate them.
Yeah. Mm,
After we seated the 60 people, there was still standing room. The whole place was jammed.
filled up. Mm,
And we turned some people back with the money on their hand because the interest was so much.
mm,
And again, for me, that was very interesting and exciting
mm.
because people were ready to know about this thing called the internet.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, those are some of the exciting things for me. The other one that I should mention is the way the Nigerian youth embraced the information that Success Digest was um, publishing about the internet, and the interest too in coming forward for the seminars that followed. So it has been a great thing, a very interesting thing, and to the glory of God Almighty, today Nigeria is being considered as the one of the biggest internet destination after the US, because
Wow.
the interest in Nigeria is so massive,
Hmm.
and that really gives me a lot of joy.
Thank you so much, sir. I think, like you said, that the way people embraced what Success Digest was sharing with us, it in fact, we've not uh, we've not we can't forget that experience. You know, that time that we used to come to a Swola number 28, a Swola. Even the whole environment, all the people over there knows that something used to happen in that place. And I pray that God will bring that experience again. Will bring the experience again. Sir,
Amen.
there's something I noticed, maybe based on experience that people have had in the past. Some people still don't believe that there are genuine online businesses that one can do. But first of all, I'd like you to throw more light to what online business is all about. What is online business?
Well, Taiwo, I mean, hearing it from you, I am I'm dumbfounded, because if in the year 2021, you are telling me that there are some people who still don't know what business they could do online, or if it was genuine. Well, number one, let me answer that question simply.
Okay, sir.
Number one, there are businesses you can do on the internet. Number two, they are genuine businesses. And so that is the simple answer. But I won't stop there.
Okay, sir.
The reason people wonder if there is a genuine business online is because, as there is in the real world, because we talk about cyberspace and all of that, in the real world, it is like asking me or you whether there are genuine businesses that one can do in the world, in the real world.
Mm, mm.
If somebody asks you that question, you'll be wondering, what is he talking about?
Yes, sir.
Because the point is, every business that you can do offline can be done online.
Ah,
Every
wow.
single every single business.
Mm.
You do banking offline and you do banking online.
Yes, sir.
You have the offline shop right, and you have the online shop right.
Mm, mm,
So, I mean, just think about it.
mm. Thank you so much, sir. Why I asked that question, like I said earlier, that maybe because of the experience that a lot of people have had in the past. I say I have people around me that believe that there's nothing there's nothing called online business, and that's why I have to throw a question to you, sir, as a grandfather of online business in Africa. For me, I am a living testimony of online business. And like you said, that for every single business that you can do offline, and you can also do online. That's just the truth, sir. That is just the truth, sir. So I thank you for answering that question, and I hope our listeners are learning, because a lot of people are still wondering if in this dispensation there is what they can do online. Papa just shared with us that in as much as you have offline business, you can also take it to online. I think what you need to know will be demystified shortly. Just stay tuned to the end of this program. Stay tuned. Sir, can we learn from you based on your experience? What are the benefits of online business in this dispensation? Coupled with the fact that we've seen the COVID pandemic since last year, we've seen what the pandemic has turned the internet to, and what do you think in 2021? What do you think are the benefits that we can derive from online businesses?
Um, let me start by saying that online business gives you tremendous advantage over offline businesses.
Mm,
For example, you just talked about the pandemic that locked down everybody in their houses, where interaction with people, the way we know it, was curbed. But with your computer in your house, with your internet connection, you are doing business with people who couldn't go out like you, but your computer is talking with other people's computer.
mm,
Commerce, e-commerce is going on at a high level, in fact, higher level. Um, you can be in your house there, buy grocery and things from a store, and they will come and deliver it in front of your house.
mm,
So you are not stepping out of your house, but you are getting everything that you need. So
mm,
that's one of the awesome advantages of having online business, because it makes it easy for people to shop.
mm,
And what about being in contact with your loved ones in far places? The internet makes it easy,
mm,
and people have turned that into business as well. For example, WhatsApp makes it easy for you to talk with your loved ones around the world.
mm,
And all it costs you is just the price of your phone and being connected to an internet and buying a data, which is definitely cheaper than the the telephone service that we used to have before the advent of the internet. And I
mm,
could go on and on and on.
mm.
For example, another example, you have the car ride. In the
Yes, sir.
in the time past, you have to stay on the side of the road and waving down the cab. You wave down the first one, you
Yes, sir.
shout where you are going and say, "No, I'm not going that way."
Mm,
But these days, before you even step out of your house, a driver is waiting for you with a car.
mm,
And, all those, you know, fantastic changes,
mm,
which has really changed the world from the way we used to know it.
mm,
And it is continuing. It is continuing. And what is what is making all of this to happen? The more people understand the uses they can put the internet, the more creative entrepreneurs take at taking advantage of these breakthroughs. Um, and let me give you another example. Once upon a time, if you want to travel by air, you go to a travel agent, and it used to be clumsy at that time because sometimes you won't be able to confirm a flight because the place you are going, connection to the place is difficult. But today, everything is done online. Booking of your flight is so simple and hassle free.
Yes, sir.
This the same thing with transferring money.
Mm.
Some people don't even they don't show up in banks anymore because you can do everything, all your
Online.
transaction in your phone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so these are changes. These are fantastic changes,
Wow.
and it is still, you know, um, every day you see new things
Coming up.
happening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you, sir. Sir, you mentioned that it is easier now and that the more we take advantage of the internet, the easier it is for business to spring up. What is your take on the on cyber attacks in relation to starting or doing online business, because these days we can see so many online businesses coming up without taking cognizance of cyber attack or cyber security. So what is your take on that, sir?
Yes. It I I am asked or to look at what happened about cyber attack, I always look at what happens offline. It is
Mm,
like you have a shop on the street, and before you know it, when you lock up your shop at night and you go home, you come back in the morning, the shop has been burgled, and it's the same thing
mm, mm.
for offline burglary and online cyber attack, is
Mm.
that it creates more opportunity for it drives more opportunity. Offline, you will have um, to hire guards and security. Today, one of the hot business, employment opportunities online today is cyber
Cyber security.
security.
Say that again, sir.
Yes, yeah, it's one of the top paying jobs
Mm.
in the world today.
Hello, sir. Wow.
Into preventing it. It does the same thing. You will have offline. You are going to have to really protect your business.
Mm, mm.
Securities here and there.
Wow.
Offline, you see companies paying a lot of money to online businesses that specialize in um, countering cyber attacks. So if my listeners are listening, that is one to look into if you are really looking at what job opportunities is online and the way I will go about it, because here again, if that is an opportunity, then of course you need to be the number one person in that area, which means you will train for it. Don't just talk about it, train for it. And before you know it, not only will you be hired to do a job there, you will also be coming up with ideas about how to stop cyber attacks. So that's the way these things grow into many opportunities.
Thank you so much, sir. Wow, this is getting interesting. Cyber security, one of the top 10 uh, career opportunities that we need to look into. And for those that are listening, that are watching, please, I want you to take note of that. Daddy just dropped that for us now, and he said it is not just talking about it. You have to be skilled, you have to be trained about how to become a cyber security expert. And like he said, it is one of the hot cake um, careers over there, or is over the world, around all over the world. It is not limited to one place. So please get yourself trained in this area, sir. Like in the area of cyber security, what is your advice? Because I noticed that in Nigeria, it's like we don't have a lot of organization or institution talking about cybersecurity for now. So, what's your advice about getting trained in that area?
Well, again, these days, if you don't really need to look around you for where to train, just get online. There are so many opportunities online, some of them free, some
Yes, sir.
of them absolutely free.
Free. Yes, sir.
Just get on the Google and type cyber security programs, and you will see many. I think Google even have, just
Yes.
type cyber security, and
Yes,
you
sir.
see so many information about it that will come back to you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes,
There
sir.
are those that are offering degree programs, and there are those that are just absolutely free.
Free. Wow, did you hear that? I believe some of you are hearing. I can see a lot of people comment. I can see your comment, Emmanuel Adegbola, all the way from US. Good to see you, sir. You gave us, most of us, the foundation we needed in this internet world. Thank you. Thank you. Referring to Papa, sir. Then someone is saying, this is interesting. There is typically no fear on the internet that can't be seen in the online business. God bless you, sir. And also, Mr. Richard Agbola, since online and e-commerce has come to stay, indeed, cyber security is the key. Yes, is the key. Daddy, I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, sir. There's something I'm looking at with what is happening in the digital space at the moment. What kind of online business trend do you think we should be looking in or looking at in 2021, sir?
Okay, I know that I'm speaking to a mixed audience.
Yes, sir.
What I mean by mixed audience would be that some are very advanced and some are just about to start. So I'm going to look at opportunities online in maybe 2 or 3 categories. Now, the first category I want to deal with is the what we call the income opportunity, business opportunity type, where you are looking at uh, subsistence aspect of it, like you talk about drop shipping and stuff like that. That is just the basic, the very basic one. The middle level as businesses where you set up like trading and trading, yes, trading, and even setting up a training, online training, where you teach people how to do things. The big ones will be setting up um, like online payment system gateways. It used to be PayPal only at the beginning, but now you have different um,
Payment system.
outfits.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, payment system, different ones. And like in Nigeria alone, how many banks do you have? So you will not talk about banks being too many offline, so you can't have them too many online.
Mm.
So those opportunities are all there. Ask yourself, how many businesses are offline that you know that are doing very well? Any one of them can be coded online.
Mm.
Why did I use the word coding? Because coding is just the secret of online business. You have an idea and you have somebody to code it for you, it will run online.
Mm.
That's just the secret. And I know that more and more people are knowing that the secret behind successful online businesses is the knowledge of doing quality coding or programming.
Yes, sir.
And that's the secret. If you have any business idea offline and you get a good programmer or a program, I mean, an outfit that can do quality coding for you, that idea will be transferred online for you, and then you are ready to go.
Wow.
So any business idea offline can, we go online
Mm.
by just finding a good programmer or a set of good programmers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I love the way you put it, sir. That any offline business that is doing well can be coded online. They can be coded online. That is a secret that I want our viewers to please take note. That is a secret that I want you to. So you can look around. What Papa is saying is that you can look around your environment, look around you, and look at any business that is doing well that you can also modify or model and code it online. And Daddy just mentioned to us online or income business opportunity, trading and training. And online training is a big industry now. Online training, e-course, or whatever you want to call it, is a big industry. He also mentioned to us online payment system. This is something big and we don't have enough. In fact, we don't have enough in Nigeria. We just heard about the Flutterwave, PayPal, and whatever collaboration that we had recently. So That shows that the market is huge in this part of the world. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Daddy, what are the framework or the framework that you would advise to start a successful online business with?
Well, if I want to start a successful online business,
Yes, sir.
I will start the way I started the offline business.
Mm,
And what the first thing is to have the idea. Every profitable business, every successful business starts with an idea.
mm,
Some people used to get confused about when you talk about idea. What I'm talking about when I use the word idea is you have to have a picture of what the business is going to do. What kind customers are you trying to serve?
mm,
What gap is in that niche?
mm,
When you arrive at having the idea, then you have to think about, okay, how am I going to serve them?
mm.
For example, somebody was, who were talking, and these days, you see, so because of the pandemic, you see so many things we used to do outdoor are restricted, like wedding, for example.
Mm.
And with the advent of Zoom and so many other ones that are in the market now, you could get your people from all the corners of the world to attend an event with you.
Mm,
But something is missing.
mm.
And what is missing? All the menu and the food that you serve
Party.
at the at the parties is missing. And I was
Yes, sir.
just thinking, I said,
Mm,
this um, everyone attending your Zoom party is in a city. All you need to really do is ask your guests to, you know, give you the address of the restaurant next to them, and then you tell the restaurant,
to
okay,
deliver.
deliver this food here at so
Wow,
so so
wow,
time, all over.
wow. Oh,
So
wow, wow.
they deliver the food to you, and everybody is eating and having fun.
Wow, wow,
So if you're thinking of an idea, that's one for you. You know, that you can run with.
mm, wow,
So
wow,
that's
wow,
it.
wow. Thank you. This I would say this idea is divine because I've never thought of it, sir. This is divine. This is divine. Like you can see when a father and a mentor is talking about something that he has been into for over 3 decades, then you should sit down and think and learn from such person. And that is why I deem it fit to bring up my father and my mentor in the business world. I remember when daddy told us, gave us a formula at SADC how to become a millionaire. Whenever you are teaching that principle, I'll be looking at you. How possible is this thing? You told us that when we wake up in the morning, we should embrace the power of positive declaration, and we should learn to be saying to ourselves, "I am a millionaire." And I began to do that, and within a year, in less than 365 days, it manifests. I was like, "Wow, how come?" So since then, I don't joke with the power of positive, or some people call it prophetic declaration. Yes, or affirmation, positive affirmation. So this is something that when you put to practice, you're going to see the dividend of such thing in your life. So Daddy just shared a framework with us that if he's going to start a successful online business, he will look at the idea, scan the niche, and then look at how to serve the niche. And he just gave us an example about online events, virtual events, and in fact, this is a good idea. Thank you so much, sir. We are learning. So please, if you have any question that you want Daddy to attend to, please begin to prepare your question and drop your question in the chat box. I'm going to read your question, and I am sure that Daddy is here to answer your question. He is here to answer your question. I know we cannot exhaust this topic; it's wide. So, by the grace of God, I pray that God will give us the grace to host Daddy another time, to host him another time. Thank you, sir. Sir, is it advisable to have both online and offline businesses running concurrently?
Um, yes, of course it is, because as we advance in the internet age, there are still some people, and there will always be some people that will not be able to go online because online has a lot of technicalities, and that
Mm,
is the biggest barrier for most people. And for young people, the internet is for them. For
mm,
people my age, if you didn't have any experience about internet before you get close to the age I am, then you are out.
mm,
Even WhatsApp messages you can't send because you can't type. You don't know what to touch on your phone and so on. Somebody have to put it on. Talk, okay, talk,
mm,
because you don't know how to even dial a number. So so that barrier is there. So for me, and for anybody who wants to be in business, you have to have online presence and offline presence.
presence.
But if you are dealing with the youth, which is what I will recommend, you can do purely online business.
Mm,
For example, until the Amazon had the Whole Food, acquired the Whole Food, and their grocery business, you don't see a shop and say this Amazon store you want to go in and buy.
mm,
Everything is on online. So you have the two categories. You have the businesses like Walmart, which is, you know, you have the Walmart where you can go to and they sell online too. So you have the two models right there.
mm, mm, mm. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I think from what Daddy just said, your niche also matters. Like he said, if your target audience are the youth, then it is advisable to um to focus on online. But if you have mixed target audience, then you should be doing both online and offline. And that is a good one, sir. That is a good one, sir. So what is your take on the digital marketing industry? Is this something that we can still venture into in 2021?
Of course, yes. And I will put it this way. If you are not venturing into it, I don't know what else you will
You
be
want to?
venturing into.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Hmm. 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 Daddy just hit it on the on that if you are not venturing into digital marketing industry, then only God knows what you should venture into. Daddy, there's another thing that I want you to help us to address, and that is these high yield investment schemes or opportunities. And I think based on what the economy of this nation, Nigeria, basically, based on what our economy is saying now, so many people don't want to listen to um, the advice given to them about the risk involved in high yield investment scheme. So, what's your take on that?
Well, my take is exactly what it has been.
Hmm.
You want high yield returns, so you are ready for high yield risk.
Loss.
It's as simple as that.
Hmm.
But in terms of advising people, follow the old paths.
Hmm.
It leads to freedom. It leads to prosperity. It leads to peace of mind.
Hmm.
If you want to microwave your success,
Hmm.
then ready for high yield uh,
Losses.
financial disaster,
Hmm.
because it's just like any of the MLM things.
Hmm.
When the elevator is on the ground floor and you jump in, you are among the first people that the elevator takes up on the way up. You find that if you are not on the ground, you didn't join it on the ground floor, as the elevator is going up, it will have space for less and less and less people. And if you pay or do whatever at that point, your chances of making it is zero, because the
Hmm.
people who join the elevator at the ground level will have all the benefits.
Hmm.
And the owners of the elevator will be showing those people who had the opportunity, and they will be giving testimony and so on. Whereas as the elevator, goes up, there are fewer opportunity for people to make it than the people who join it at the ground floor. So that's just the way it is for somebody focusing on high yield investment. Why do you need high yield?
Hmm.
Usually, the the motivation is greed.
Hmm.
That's the bottom line. Motivation is greed, and people pay a lot of price for it, but it never discourages those who want to make their money that way. It never discourages them, because there have been so many failed high yield schemes
Hmm.
that we know of. And the resilience of the people who want to make it that way is so strong, that the fact that they lost a lot of money yesterday does
Hmm.
not mean that tomorrow they are not going to put
Better
money
money.
in another decision.
Hmm.
Well, they say if you don't lose money, you don't hope to to make a
Make
gain.
money. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
So
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I think this is a word for the wise, and please, because this is causing a lot of disaster in this time. I saw a news 2 days or 3 days ago where someone was arrested or jailed for this type of a thing. So please, a lot of people are losing their hard-earned money, and Daddy just told us that follow the whole path. The whole path will give you peace of mind, despite the fact that it will not be high returns on your investment, but it's going to give you peace of mind because it's going to be consistent, and it is long term investment returns on investment. So please, 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 let us reduce the pressure, the depression in this nation by not jumping by not jumping from one high yield investment scheme to another, because a lot of people, I know people that are jumping from one to another. Thank you, Daddy. God bless you, sir. So, audience, if you have any question that you want Daddy to attend to, let me see if there's any question. And also, like I told you, that Success Digest Extra is available online. I've posted the link on the chat box, and you can visit www.successdigestonline.com. Sign up for the Success Digest magazine, and you'll be getting it on a weekly basis. Not, it is absolutely free, and you get it via your email. Please, so drop your email that you know that this email is working email, so that you can be getting the magazine on a weekly basis. And then it is free, like I said. Daddy, on the final note, sir, what do you think? Sorry. When do you think is the best time to have an online business, sir?
now,
Now. I expect that, sir. Now, so if you have not started, now is the best time to have an online business. I remember when Daddy was telling us, I wrote a short article few days ago, and I shared with my audience. I told them, I remember the day you invited me to your home office and said, Taiwo, it is high time for you to develop a product. And I don't understand, I don't understand what is product. How do I start a product? I was just thinking. I was lost. I was like, what is product? How do I do? So, but thank God I was able to start to develop a customized forex trading system, and to the glory of God, it became a blessing to my bank account and also to a lot of traders across the world. So please, please, if you don't have any online business, internet connection. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, sorry, sir. The internet went off. Okay,
yeah,
okay, it's back. So thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you for creating time. This is 1 hour on the dot. Yes, we appreciate you so much, Daddy, for investing your time to be a blessing to us. And I hope that we'll take this to the next level, and next time we'll be able to also bring you on this show to be a blessing to us, sir.
thank you, Taiwo.
Yes, sir.
It will always be my pleasure to appear on your program and to share ideas with our people.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So God bless you.
Amen, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Best regards to your family, sir.
I will pass it on to them.
Okay, sir. Bye bye, sir. Bye, sir. So, viewers, we appreciate you for your time. I believe you've learned so much today from my father, my mentor, grandfather, to so many entrepreneurs in Nigeria and Africa at large. And I am sure that you've gained one thing. If you don't gain many, please gain one thing, that the best time to start online business is now. Now is the best time to start an online business. And I am sure that if you start now, you will never regret starting now. So please, on this note, get ready for the next level. And the next level is online business. Online business. So Till I see you next time, I am Taiwo Balogun, and you can follow me on my Facebook page, which is Taiwo Balogun Impact, or on YouTube channel. You can also please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. My YouTube channel is Taiwo Balogun Impact. Please, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, because we are multi-streaming this on both Facebook and YouTube, so please don't go without subscribing to my YouTube channel, because I will be coming up with more valuable and educational content that's going to add value to your life. And that is why I'm asking you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also activate the bell button so that you can be notified whenever we have a new video that's going to be a blessing to you. On this note, I appreciate all of you, appreciate you, those that I can see.